All right, so this is part 2. The Lord is not just taking us through all this just for our sakes, right? He is doing this so that we can go out and then give the message to other people. God is raising up a remnant right now that is getting ready to go out and deliver truth to people. I mean hard truth. The truth that'll bring people out of lukewarmness. The type of truth that it's gonna cut. It's gonna hit real deep. It's gonna be them hard messages that you can feel in your flesh. I need you to see some of these messages that God gave to his prophets. You see, he told Ezekiel, this is chapter 5, in Ezekiel, he tells them, verse 8, I myself am against you. Oh, to have the Lord against you. Why? Because of your detestable idols, because you've defiled my sanctuary. You got to see that he's like, because of this, in your midst, parents will eat their children and children will eat their parents. People will die of the plague. People will fall by the sword outside of your walls. He's telling them, I'm going to inflict all of this punishment on you, right? Because of your wicked ways. See, he tells Jeremiah to tell them, oh, you faithless. Oh, you faithless people. Oh, it hit hard. All the stuff that he told Jeremiah to tell the people on behalf of the Lord. And Jeremiah, he didn't have it easy. These prophets, they didn't have it easy. Jezebel wanted to kill Elijah. Jeremiah, he was put in prison. He had threats to be able to kill him, to get him to stop prophesying, right? It's these hard messages of truth that people didn't want to accept, right? And we see that in the book of Ezekiel in chapter 2, where God already warns them. He's like, I'm going to send you to these people that are rebellious. They're not going to listen. They're obstinate. But I don't want you to be afraid of them, right? Because look at this. The Lord is going to make us. The Lord is going to make us just like he did Ezekiel, just like he did Jeremiah. I will make you just as unyielding and hardened as they are. I will make your forehead like the hardest stone, harder than flint. Do not be afraid. Do not be terrified by them. He tells Jeremiah, don't worry. See, they're going to fight against you, but I have made you a fortified city, an iron pillar, a bronze wall to stand against the whole land. You see, the process that God is taking you through is the process that God is ultimately leading you to, right? He is taking you through this process because he is going to use you in such a way that he is going to clean up and clear out the enemy from his church, right? He's going to clean up his church, and he's going to use you to be able to do that. He's going to use you to bring souls in, but bring souls in such a way in which they are not seeking blessings, but seeking God. That they truly are willing to deny themselves, take up their cross, and follow them. See, it won't be about the things. It won't be about the stuff. It'll be somebody that's delivering them truth and getting them to understand what the cost is. And you will be able to do that with a pure conscience. Why? Because you don't pay the cost. You'll be able to help them understand how to have a real relationship with God, because you've been in the process all this time of developing your relationship with God. You will be able to speak against people and their idols. Why? Because God has released you from a lot of your idols that you have. You will be able to speak about faithfulness to the Lord. Why? Because through everything that God has put you through, you still maintain that mustard seed of faith in him. You still do not allow yourself to depart from him. No, you were not perfect, but yet here you are. You still remain. This is the message that you are going to give to your people. give to God's people. So the thing is, you really have to understand what it is that God desires to do with you, so you can understand today what God is doing with you and what he has done with you yesterday. It'll help you to really have understanding for your process. So I want you to go back and take a look. Take a look through Ezekiel, or actually rather Hosea chapter 2. It'll let you know, hey, this is the process he's taking you to. And Ezekiel, Jeremiah, looking through those prophets and being able to see this hard message that God had them deliver to the people. I mean, yeah, you had to be set apart. You had to be consecrated, because I'm about to send you to go provide correction. I'm about to go send you to admonish. I'm about to go send you to my people to get them straight. And whether they listen to you or not, they will know that a prophet has been amongst them. See, you got to know, some of y'all are in the making of being a prophet. You don't understand why your relationship with the Lord has been such, why your situation, your walk with God has been such. You don't understand why your process has been such, because you a prophet in the making. You getting ready to go out there and speak the very utterances of God that people are not going to like. You going to be able to go out there and share God's heart to people, and how their actions, how their sin makes them feel, how turning from them makes him feel, and to the point where there will be consequences. And even if the consequences is being turned over to their reprobate mind, oh, God will let you see how far that mind will go when it follows its own heart, that is deceptive above all things, that is deceitful above all things and deceptive. Who can know it? And is desperately wicked. So you got to be able to catch what it is that the Lord wants to do with you, and embrace what he's doing with you today. Because the host of the living armies don't play. He makes warriors for his army. And you don't make warriors in luxury. You don't make warriors in comfort. You make warriors, gosh, in the absence of. Because in the absence of, they got to dig deep and extract something they never knew was there. And that's Christ, Jesus. All right, that's all I have for y'all today. This is going to be just a condensed version of a live. So if you want to watch the whole thing, go ahead and watch the live. I try to do these little shortened, condensed versions, so that way if you don't have an attention span that's an hour and a half, you can go in and still get the word in. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, donate. My information's down below. Talk soon. Love y'all.